All right, let's jump straight into this explainer on Domain D of the Facilitators Guild's competencies. We're looking at communication and listening, specifically how expert facilitators use these skills to surface group wisdom.
Okay, let's dive into this core paradox of facilitation. Facilitation is about drawing out, not pouring in, right? As a great facilitator, you're managing the how, the schedule, the structure, the constraints. But you leave the heavy lifting of the what entirely up to the group. Your job absolutely isn't to be the smartest person in the room. It's really just to remove friction, so the participants can do the hard work of creative output and decision-making themselves.
So, that brings us right to Domain D itself. And at its core, it's all about surfacing a group's collective wisdom through deep listening, powerful questioning, and reflective processing. You're not playing the sage on the stage here. You're not just dictating answers. Instead, you're actually drawing profound meaning out of a group's experience, relying completely on active listening and really powerful, open-ended curiosity.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how they pull that off. It's a classic reflective processing framework with 3 simple steps. First up, you ask what. You're just objectively describing what literally just happened in a shared experience. Then, you dig into the so what. This is where you interpret why that experience actually matters, surfacing any underlying beliefs. And finally, you pivot to now what, turning all those incredible insights into tangible future action. It's just a fantastic, highly structured engine for group processing.
Now, what's super fascinating here, looking at this comparison, is how these exact same listening skills adapt to wildly different environments. Take a team building or adventure setting, for instance. There, communication revolves around the experiential learning cycle, basically turning physical, concrete action into integrated insight. But shift that context into a high-stakes executive meeting. The application changes completely. Now, it's all about paraphrasing complex arguments, validating intense emotions, and moving people out of a tense debate and into constructive dialogue.
Let's move to and see how this builds, because mastering this is for sure a journey. So, an apprentice, right? They're starting out, relying heavily on simple paraphrasing and basic open questions, mostly just checking for understanding. But with practice, you evolve. You start consistently validating emotions, which builds this deep psychological trust in the room. And ultimately, you reach that artisan phase. That's having the really rare ability to just hold space for complex, multi-layered inquiry without ever feeling the need to rush the group toward a quick fix.
So if you want to learn how to truly help groups discover their own wisdom, consider joining and supporting the Facilitators Guild. And as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one final provocative thought. Honestly, how much collective intelligence is wasted in our organizations every single day simply because leaders forget how to truly listen?